content, discussion points, or anything?
Any, Lily, we are now live from steemyard, and the topic learning from failure, turning setbacks into opportunities. Discussion start, please.
That's awesome. I'm sure it's going to be a great session. If you need any support or have any last minute questions as you go live, just let me know. Good luck, and I hope everything goes smoothly.
Please, introduction on this topic.
Of course, here's a quick introduction you can use. Welcome everyone. Today we're diving into a powerful and transformative topic, learning from failure, turning setbacks into opportunity. But in reality, it's one of our greatest teachers. Through today's discussion, we'll explore how setbacks can be stepping stones for growth, innovation, and resilience. We'll look at the psychology behind learning from failure, practical strategies to turn challenges into opportunities, and real-world examples of how setbacks have led to extraordinary successes. Let's embark on this journey of growth and transformation together.
Why failure matters?
Great question. Failure matters for several important reasons. First, it's a vital part of the learning process. When we fail, we gain valuable insights that help us understand what doesn't work and why, which ultimately guides us toward better solutions. Second, failure fosters resilience. It teaches us how to adapt, persevere, and bounce back stronger. This resilience is crucial for long-term success. Third, failure often sparks creativity and innovation. Many breakthroughs and discoveries have come from learning what doesn't work, leading to new approaches and fresh ideas. Finally, embracing failure helps reduce the fear of taking risks. When we see failure as a stepping stone rather than a setback, we begin to expand on any of these points as needed.
The physiology of failure. What is the physiology of failure?
The physiology of failure is quite fascinating because it involves both our brain and body. When we experience failure, our brain processes it as a form of stress. This triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which can affect our mood and physical state. At the same time, failure can activate areas of the brain related to learning and adaptation, like the prefrontal cortex, which helps with problem solving and decision making. Over time, this process can strengthen neural pathways that help us adapt and improve. Additionally, how we perceive failure can influence our physiological response. If we view failure as a challenge rather than a threat, our body can respond more positively, reducing stress and supporting better learning and growth. In short, the physiology of failure involves a complex interplay between stress responses, learning mechanisms, and emotional regulation. Let me know if you'd like to dive deeper into any specific aspects.
Learning mechanism, how we grow through mistakes.
Absolutely. Learning through mistakes is a fundamental part of personal and professional growth. Here are a few key mechanisms. One, reflection and feedback. When we make a mistake, taking time to reflect on what went wrong helps us understand the root causes. This reflection, paired with feedback from others, allows us to gain insights and refine our approach. Two, trial and error. This is a natural learning process where we experiment, encounter mistakes, and then adjust our methods. Over time, this iterative process helps us improve and innovate. Three, neuroplasticity. Our brains are highly adaptable. When we make mistakes and learn from them, neural connections are strengthened and new pathways are formed. This means that each mistake helps us build stronger cognitive abilities and improves our problem-solving skills. Four, emotional growth. Mistakes also teach us emotional intelligence. They help us to develop resilience, patience, and empathy as we learn to cope with adaptation and improvement. Each mistake provides data. By analyzing what went wrong, we can adapt our strategies, refine our skills, and ultimately improve our performance. In essence, mistakes are not just setbacks. They're stepping stones that help us grow, learn, and ultimately succeed.
Turning setbacks into opportunities, practically strategic.
Absolutely. Here are some practical strategies to help turn setbacks into opportunities. One, reframe the mindset. Start by viewing setbacks as learning opportunities rather than failures. Help and adapt. Two, analyze and reflect. After a setback, take time to reflect on what happened, identify what went wrong, what you can learn from it, and how you can apply these lessons in the future. Keeping a failure journal can be really helpful. Set new goals. Use setbacks as a springboard to set new, more informed goals. This helps you stay proactive and focused on growth rather than dwelling on the setback. Four, seek feedback and support. Don't hesitate to reach out to mentors, colleagues, or peers for feedback. They can offer valuable perspectives and guidance, helping you see the opportunity in the setback. Five, develop resilience. Build emotional resilience by practicing mindfulness, stress management techniques, and self-care. This will help you handle future setbacks more effectively. Six, innovate and experiment. Use the lessons from setbacks to experiment with new approaches. This can lead to innovative solutions and unexpected opportunities.
Real world impacts of learning from failure.
Absolutely. So the real world impacts of learning from failure are quite profound and widespread. Here are a few notable examples. One, innovation and technological advancements. Many groundbreaking inventions and innovations have come from repeated failures. For instance, Thomas Edison famously conducted thousands of experiments before inventing the practical light bulb. Each failure provided critical insights that ultimately led to success. Two, entrepreneurship and business growth. In the business world, many successful entrepreneurs have faced significant setbacks. For example, Steve Jobs was ousted from Apple, the company he co-founded, only to return later and lead it to unprecedented success. These setbacks often provide crucial lessons and foster resilience. Three, personal development. On an individual level, learning from failure enhances personal growth. It builds resilience, adaptability, and problem-solving skills, which are invaluable in all areas of life. Four, educational impact. In education, embracing failure as a learning tool helps students develop critical thinking and perseverance. It creates a culture where mistakes are seen as a natural part of learning, leading to deeper understanding and improved outcomes. Five, organizational growth. Companies that foster a culture of learning from failure tend to be more innovative and resilient. By analyzing what didn't work, organizations can improve their processes, foster creativity, and ultimately achieve long-term success.
Challenges and common pitfalls.
Absolutely, there are definitely some challenges and common pitfalls when it comes to learning from failure. Here are a few key ones. One, fear of failure. One of the biggest barriers is the fear of failure itself. This fear can prevent people growth and innovation. Two, fixed mindset. People with the fixed mindset tend to view their abilities as static. They see failure as a reflection of their inherent limitations rather than a chance to grow, can limit personal and professional development. Three, lack of reflection. Simply experiencing failure isn't enough. Without thoughtful reflection and analysis, valuable lessons can be missed. It's important to take time to understand what went wrong and how to improve for blaming others. Another pitfall is shifting blame onto others rather than taking personal responsibility. This can prevent meaningful learning and growth. Overgeneralization, sometimes single failure can lead to generalization, like thinking I'm not good at this, can discourage.
Conclusion the whole discussion.
Absolutely. In short, learning from failure is an essential component of growth, innovation, and resilience. While setbacks can be challenging, they offer invaluable lessons that pave the way for future successes. By cultivating a growth mindset, embracing reflection, and remaining resilient, we can transform every setback into an opportunity for the ability to learn from failure. Not only enhances personal and professional development, but also drives innovation and long-term by embracing step continuous improvement and lasting achievement. I hope that wraps everything up nicely. If you need any more details or further assistance, just let me know.
Thank you. Nice.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions or need help in the future, just give me a shout. Have a